Hello, today I'll continue to be talking about the coronavirus and two major things that happened today. One, there's reports saying that passengers getting off the cruise ship Grand Princess, the process is going a little bit too slow, and this could provide health problems. And second, Britain's health minister is currently sick. So let's just first talk about the cruise ship of the Grand Princess. After a week or so, or days, it has finally docked in Oakland, California, so that passengers could be screened, tested, and leave the cruise ship. However, the process is going extremely slowly, and for Monday and Tuesday, all passengers have been told to put on their best clothes, go in protocol for leaving the ship. But 2 days later, there are many passengers, or most actually I should say, most passengers are still on board. So what has happened here is that the governor of California said that only 700 of the 2,400 people have left the ship. He said that we want to see that processing stepped up. He said, adding on the ship, we don't want to see it here more than a week. So this is extremely contradicting to the authorities which said that it would take 2 to 3 days to remove all passengers from the cruise ship and into quarantine areas of the military bases. And a crew of 1,100 would stay on board. But I think one of the main problems is that authorities were in negotiation with different countries, because many of these passengers on board aren't native US citizens, and they could be from other countries who want to have the passengers take up on their charter flights, and the negotiations continue, and it's just really hectic. But the problem is only 700 of the 2,400 passengers have left the ship, and there's a crew of 1,100. So currently on the ship, there's still 3,500 people that are still on the ship, and clearly this is not going to be a good process if this continues, and we could have further infections going on board, maybe some undetected viruses. Could still be on ship and just flow around, and with these close quarters, virus could spread, and this just simply could be extremely dangerous. So other countries should, I know they want to get their citizens back, but already the non-Americans who leave the ship are being repatriated, and the thing is, this is just a problem, because now the non-US citizens, passengers are leaving the ship extremely quickly, but the actual US citizens themselves are being stuck on ship, which basically is just really confusing, because this is unfair. The ship is in the United States, but the US citizens can't get on board, and so it's just really confusing. And the captain already said that he was receiving conflicting signals from authorities. It's basically just a matter of who goes first, and I think in this case it should be that people who are more likely to get the symptoms get off first, not just it's from this country that's not US should get off first. It's simply not possible to do that, because then you're basically going racism, and that's just not acceptable as it is. And I think that the authorities should let the people who have been in contact with the virus or could potentially get sick, like the elderly population, should head off first, and then the younger people, because the elderly people will eventually have more capability of getting sick and dying from this disease. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is that Britain's health minister says she has tested positive for the virus. So she's Nadin Dorries confirmed reports on Tuesday that she had tested positive for the coronavirus. This is actually really dangerous, because she is the first person in Parliament to be tested positive, and she had attended a reception at Prime Minister Boris Johnson's official residence 2 days earlier. Basically, she could have said, she could have given the Prime Minister the disease, and according to officials, according to officials, that she appeared to have voted in the House of Commons about a week ago. So she had contact with other lawmakers at a time when she had been contagious, and this is just spreading across Parliament. Imagine if all the lawmakers are sick with the Prime Minister. That is just extremely dangerous, as is happening in the White House currently, where I think the White House Chief of Staff and other Trump's advisors are self-quarantining them, but I don't think they have been tested positive. However, this is a clearly dangerous situation because Nadin Dorries has already tested positive for this virus and is contagious. So that wraps it up. Thank you for listening and watching, and hope you have a good day. Night. Bye.